Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to today's training. I'm Devon. Uh, Thanks for your attend. And today's training topic is about the data push. Data push is widely used in our IoT industry. So it's necessary for us to know and send the data from our HMI to other device. And in today's training, I will introduce uh, a data push via two method, which is widely used. It's the first one is use SMS, and the second one is use email function. Okay, let's begin today's training. For using SMS notification, we need to use IG series HMI, which with IG and AG and or 4G module. Uh, when when we use the built-in 4G module, we can use the Lua script to sending SMS. And in our HMI, we provide the SMS library. It's relevant. This library provides a relevant functions for sending SMS. So when we use these functions, the first we need to declare its namespace like this in command. Local SMS equal require SMS. This means load SMS module. And there is some tips about this library. The first is we need to wait for about 15 seconds after HMI powered on. So this module can only run normally after the SIM card starts. And calling sending a SMS interface, it will not send immediately. The program will only send when the pouring time is about 2 seconds. So you cannot send SMS to very frequency, very frequent. And it supports up to send 20 mobile phone numbers at the same time. And one mobile phone number use two different SMS sending methods. It will equivalent to occupying two mobile phone numbers. So it's some tips when we send SMS. And then I will introduce the detailed functions to send MSS. When we want to send English SMS, so we need to use SMS dot send SMS IRA because English is for IRA character set. So the prototype is this function, and with the number comment the message. Uh, and please note the number is the data type is string, and only 32 characters at most. And for the message, also the data type is string for SMS content. Only 160 English characters at most, including the sign and the exist character will be discarded. Okay, here is the demo. I will show you in this demo. So as you can see in this demo, the first line is for the character number, is the phone number here. We use the character display objects. And for the message test, also using character display objects. And here I add another object. It's a Lua script object. So we can set it like this, foreign trigger, and this is the function name, which I set it here, the function name. So when I click this button, he will run this part functions once a time. And this is another Lua script options. I use these objects to run send or IRA, because sometimes we want to send the same message to two or more people, two or more reception. Okay, let's see this how this demo works. First, I enter my mobile phone number and the message, then click send to one. After waiting for a while, as you can see now, my mobile phone gets the SMS. Okay, do you have any questions about this part? Just send one message to one specific reception. Yes, this functions is using the built-in communication module and must loading the module first, SMS, to call the library. Yes, if you use AG type AG module, it also supports. For the SIM card, it just required this SIM card have the SMS function. If you can use this SIM card to send SMS in your mobile phone, I think it's okay. Okay, and what about local message? Sorry, I don't quite follow like attack characters. And for other languages, it's recommended to use these functions: SMS send, SMS UCS2. Because some languages like Chinese, Japanese, Korea, it's the UCS2 character set. So we need to use this function code, this function. The parameter is the same. It's for number and message. Both of them is the string type data. but I didn't test in Thai language. You can have a try. And this is the third function I want to introduce it for to get the SMS send state. But I have to say, for the new version, it has some bugs. So it's doesn't works like this. The IMD is still checking this. We can use this function to get the state if the SMS is sent successfully or not. And this is the demo script. Just to know, we have this function, but it's not very normally used. More normally used is to send the same, as I just mentioned, send the same message to two or more recipients. So we need to declare a number table and use this for do proof to send the message one by one. Okay, let's see how it works for sending the same message to different people. Once we click send all, and as you can see in the same time, almost the same time, three mobile gets the same message. Okay, this is all for SMS notification functions. Do you have any questions for this part? Okay, let's move on to the second data push method. It's using email. For email, it also have some model limits. If this function is not available in IE series, IN series HMI. And for using this function, we don't use a Lua script. We have the setting interface just for the email. So we can use our HMI to send the email with the information from the field to the specific email address as soon as the conditions is triggered. And when we use email functions, the first is to set the MTP settings. So here, as you can see, we check the options to enable email function and set the sender name, email addresses, and here is the password. But for some email service provider, it's we cannot use a real password here. We need to use some authorized code, some such as Google. When we use Gmail in here, we need to use authorized code, not your password for your Gmail account, for your Google account. And we also need to set the SMTP server and the port number and the encryptions way. This information you can get from your email provider. And the list is some commonly widely used email server providers, something like Gmail. If you use Gmail, you see you need to set smtp.gmail.com. Uh, while using organization email Gmail account, okay, Indian this email functions is based on your local network. It doesn't use our VNet platform. So if your HMI can access the internet and set this uh, email settings correctly, and it will send the email. Because in our VNet platform, we can only set three configurations for email, but for the HMI email functions, it's more than three. You can set more address, more email mm, demo to send. Yes, you can also use this, but just provide such as I use Wecon.com and it still send the email successfully. Not just the email provided here. And after we set the SMTP, we need to set the recipient group settings. And for the recipient is provide two ways. One is to set a fixed email address, or you can use dynamic recipient. So if you, right, as you can see, I set my email address here. And when I want to add a recipient, I can set the email address directly here, or I can use the dynamic receipt when I enter the address in this address. And it also support to set the groups to distinguish divide different uh, receipt to different groups. About how to set the Gmail account for the third-party service. we have a video in our YouTube channel. This one, it shows how to create and use the app passwords. So we can use when you create this password, you can use it here, password here. So when we set these two settings successfully, we can test sending settings here. So as here we click recipient to set to choose which group received to receive the test email and click testing, and it will show you sent successfully. And then I need to log in my email. Let me check what's the reception in group one. Oh, it's another here. Yes, it just shows I just got the email, and it just said this email says shows the email setting is successfully. Okay, do you have any questions about this part setting? Okay, let's move on. And in the email setting interface, you can see another two message set options here. Error message. When we enable it and set the address, it will show the sending the message of sending the email successfully or not, or some other error message. Like email setting is not correct, or you don't set the email topic or email content. And the second options here is for the manual manual trigger. Because sometimes we want to edit the email uh, topic and the content by our own. So we need the manual trigger mode to set as like this demo. We can set the subject of the email and the email content, and using Let me show you in our widget. For example, if we set set the trigger address is DW HDW 1100. So for HDX 100 and HDX 100 and 1000.0, it means sending trigger. And for HDX 1000 and 101.0 to 0.15, it means the received groups. For example, if the HDX 100, 1000, sorry here, I need to make something. HDX 1101.0 is on, so it means group 1 will be in the recipient list. And for this range, is for the CC list, which group to will be in the CC list. And for HDX 1105.0 to 1105.15, it will set the group will be in the secret delivery list. And then we set the email subject. It occupies address is from HDW 1107 to 11 HDW 1171. Length is limited to 64 words. And the range from HDW 1172 to HDW 1300 is for the email content. The length is also limited, and most is 128 words. And the last address is to set whether to send the alarm record file as attachments. I think we can see how it works first. For example, as you can see, I set the subject is QWE. And the constant here is the constant. I set it as ASD123, and I just set the resistance here. This address is HDX 1101.0. When I set it as on, it means the group one will in the received list. And here, as this address is HDX1103.1, if I set it as on, it means the group two. Group two will the received in group two will be the CC list. So as you can see, the CC list in this project. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I just closed it. So here the CC list is the reception here. Used just HDW 600. HDW 600 just for CC list. And this QQ email address. And then I triggered a alarm, and I choose to send the alarm record file. And then I triggered sending trigger. Sending trigger address here is HDX 1100.0. And the message register here will show wait please. Okay, now as you can see, we get email. and it has the attachment of the alarm data. As you can see, the email subject content is the same, and the receive and the CC list received is the same. And then let's check the mail. Check the alarm file, and as you can see, it, it's the same from we output, we export the alarm data. Uh, it doesn't support, only support to send the alarm record data. Okay, when we introduce the manual trigger, I will continue to introduce to set the sending settings. And as you can see, the measurement is 1024 email can be added. It's more than our WinNet platform, just 3 email. And for the when we click new, we can set the emails content and his subject, and to set the sending method is timed send interval or bit adjust trigger. And for each email settings, we can set the receipt and the CC list or a secret delivery list. For the sending method, it divided to timed send interval or bit adjust trigger transistor transmission. For time sending interval, after putting the current system time is used to start calculating, and each time is up, the time is up, the information will be sent. And the minimum time period should be more than 5 minutes. And for the bit adjust trigger, it have 3 options here. It's up to 3 methods to trigger. It's sending on rising edge, or sending on falling edge, and sending on when the bit adjust changed. Okay, do you have any questions about this part? No. Okay, then we can set the content of the email. The email is supposed to send the text and the alarm both a bit allowed and the word allowed. And they also support to send variable. Let's see this demo here. As you can see, there is three variable here, data 1, 2, 3 for different data type. And here is the trigger bit. And this is the data push one here. As you can see, I sent the test and the variable. When the trigger address HDX 105.0 is in the trigger edge, then we enter the data here. And just trigger the address. Just wait a while if the message shows the email is sent successfully. Yeah, just 1 minute ago, I get the email, data push one. Okay, let's check for the dynamic receipt. So here I set the address here for I to enter the email address. And for the rest setting is the same. Using the bit address when HDX 66.0 is from up to on, you will send the data 3, the DW the string in the DW10. The received as we said group 2. And for group 2 is the dynamic. Dynamic received. So I enter the email address here, trigger bit address. Also need to wait for a while. It will send successfully. And then I get the data push to email address, email. Okay, if you are interested to test this demo, you can download it from our Wecon Support Center. For the PS Studio demo special function and the email demo here. Also, I will send this demo in our training group. Okay, this is all functions for today's training. Yes, except IE series and IN series. Uh, yes, IE and IH also support. Let me check IE here. Oh, sorry, IE is not support. If it not supports the icon here for email is gray. So IE is not support. IH is support. IH supports. As you can see, we can click on here. I think it's the same. IE for 4G. Also support, but don't support. Or IE series is not support. Yes, using the 4G module. Okay, do you have any other questions? Okay, so the last part is also for the mini lucky draw. So today's gift is different. It's a 6-in-1 multi-tool tech tool pen. As you can see, have many different functions like rubber or touch rubber to touch for touch screen and to check the level and the screw drive and for the ball pen. Okay, let's welcome Miss Mori to conduct the lucky draw.
Hello, hello everyone. Now is our lucky draw. Today's gift is a draw pen. The first one is number 6. And the second one is number 4. The third one is 30. Congratulations. Thank you. Oh, sorry. Wait a moment. 我看到了，没有看在这儿。Sorry. Again. Oh, sorry. Then it's no. The first one is number 9. The second one is number 15 of 14. The third one is 11. Congratulations.
Okay. Congratulations to this lucky person. And the next training is in the next training is in the next Tuesday. It's about how to use Lua script to do some calculations. And for VB script, uh, for presentation, the value calculation, we just want to show you how to use Lua script and the VB script to get and process the data. So please join the next training in time. Thank you to you all. Today's training is finished. Bye bye.